Springtime has many of us wanting to freshen up the inside of our home. Today we find out how a simple coat of paint on and inside your cabinets can take your home from drab to fab.
But maybe you want to take a different route and you'd rather stain your wood furniture instead. Do you know there are some woods that are harder to stain than others? We're going to get a lesson in basic wood staining to help you get started on your spring project.
And many of us have a septic system at home, but since you can't see it, it might be out of sight, out of mind. But septic system maintenance is important and easier than you might think. Brian's going to prove it by finding out what it takes.
There is nothing like casting a line into the water and hoping for that big catch. Today, we're going to learn more about an event on Delmarva that encourages you to do exactly that, and all for a great cause.
And we're in the kitchen making a crab classic, Crab Imperial. Plus, we're getting a little lesson in Crab Selection 101 from jumbo lump to back fin. Find out which crab meat will go best with your different dishes.
Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D.
And we'd like to welcome our studio audience, our very large studio audience.
A very distinguished studio audience.
Exactly. We have the senior class from Salisbury School joining us today. The entire senior class. The largest senior class
Great
at
job.
Salisbury School
Congratulations.
in their, 34-year history.
And yet there's even more.
There's more, yeah. I want to just a quick note. This year is the largest graduating class for Salisbury School, as we said.
Right.
100%, right, of the graduating class at Salisbury School is College Place. So y'all know where you're going, right?
Congratulations, you guys. That is awesome. That is terrific. That's wonderful. Wow.
And they know early because, just a note, May 1st is typically the date. That's the decision date that you need to know where you're going to go.
What you're going to do.
Yeah, so, wow. Good luck,
awesome.
guys.
You guys are terrific.
Your whole life
we
ahead
look
of you.
forward to having you here as guests in the future.
Yeah.
No, I'm just telling you. Just get ready for it because we're going to call you and get you back in here.
I want to tell you about, and you guys have probably heard of this, a fad from a couple of years ago. It's called the Cinnamon Challenge. Y'all have heard of the Cinnamon Challenge, haven't you? Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it, okay? The dangerous prank, which involves daring someone to swallow a spoonful of ground cinnamon in 60 seconds without water, has led to hospitalizations and a surge in calls to U.S. poison centers. Now, there was a report that was published yesterday in the magazine Pediatrics. It says the spice is caustic, and trying to gulp it all down can really lead to choking, throat irritation, breathing trouble, and even, get this, collapsed lungs.
Severe damage.
So, you know, we've seen this on YouTube. We've all laughed at it. You guys were laughing at it and everything. But now there is, I guess, the official word from all the pediatricians saying, don't do it. It could cause you some serious harm.
Okay, can we do an informal poll since the cameras are pointed this way? Cameras are pointed this way. Nobody's going to see you. Just by clapping, how many of you tried it? Nobody?
They're not going to fess up to that, Jimmy.
Yeah, they're looking at each other going, okay, you're right. That's a good point. I don't know what I'm thinking there. This Saturday, there's a big deal that's going on. It's called Operation Medicine Drop. It's going to be in Worcester County. They're having them all over the place, but this weekend is Worcester County. If you have any medicines that you don't want, you don't use, prescription or over the counter, it's past its expiration date, whatever the case, don't throw it in the toilet. Don't just throw it in the trash. Use this drop-off. This is going to be in Worcester County, Saturday from 10 to 2. You need to stop by there and drop it off there, and it will be safely disposed of. Now, it's going to be at the Pocomoke Health Center on Snow Hill Health, in the Snow Hill Health Department. You can also stop in by the Berlin Police Department, and they'll have drop-offs there as well. So please get rid of, got several more. Food Line West Ocean City, Food Line in Ocean Pines, also the Ocean City Police Department and the Ocean Pines Police Department. They have permanent drop-off boxes.
Yeah, so you can do that anytime at those police departments.
Stop by there.
So you've been married for years.
23 years, and proud to claim it. Thank you very much.
I've been married for 22 years, so needless to say, we haven't dated in a while. So we didn't fall into the fad of the speed dating thing.
No.
Well, guess what? You've all heard of it, right?
Yeah.
Well, the village of Harbor Point in Salisbury is having a senior speed dating event.
Really?
Yeah. So, you know, Tell Grandma, I don't know. Friday, April 26th at 6 p.m. It's at the Village of Harbor Point in Salisbury. It really looks like it would be a lot of fun. They're going to have music and hot hors d'oeuvres. If you want some more information, there's the number 410-860-8750. And don't worry, there's no running involved. When they say speed dating, that just means the amount of time you have with the person. It doesn't mean you have to race.
Tongue in cheek, you don't have to jump up and go to the next table or anything like that.
Yeah.
University of Maryland Medical School could be pulling power from the lower Eastern Shore.
Oh, really?
Here's the deal. Take a look at this. They're putting together, or actually I guess they have put together, this solar farm in Somerset County. Here's the thing. I don't know why I had to take a little bit to process this. University officials held a ribbon cutting celebration yesterday in Baltimore for the Somerset County plant.
That's interesting.
Don't know how that works. A 25-acre plant, and they're saying that this will actually provide enough energy to the University of Maryland Medical School that if they did it the conventional way, it would put out the same amount of emissions as 700 cars over a year.
And they did it on Earth Day.
And they did it on Earth Day. See, there you go.
Someone was thinking.
So that was pretty amazing that they did that.
I think we're going to see a lot more of those solar farms around
right.
Delmarva. Hey, going from sun to land, I guess to water, are you a wetland warrior? I guess he isn't. DNREC's Wetland Monitoring and Assessment Program. You didn't jump up and say
I didn't. You're right. I'm sorry.
All right. They're actually looking for nominations for the 2013 Delaware Wetland Warrior Award. Take a look at this picture. This is last year's winner's farm. David Carter was the professional honoree for his work with DNREC as a biologist and program manager for more than 25 years. Now, there are different categories. There's individuals, there's organizations, nonprofit organizations, professionals. It recognizes exemplary efforts to protect wetland and the critical services they provide.
Oh, okay.
We know how important wetlands are. Yeah. And the award will be presented on President's Day, Governor's Day. I went up a few levels in July at the Delaware State Fair in Harrington. So if you know somebody, go to our website, delmarvalife.com, for more information and instructions on how to nominate someone.
Good stuff there. Well, while we're talking about outdoors, the winners of the Delaware Waterfowl Stamp Contest and the Trout Stamp Contest for 2014 have been announced. Take a look at this. This is the waterfowl stamp. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Just a picture. Painted by Jeffrey Kleinfelter of Indiana. Wonderful job, Jeffrey. Kleinfelter first became interested in art at the age of 5. He began working in oils as a 6th grader. He now favors working in gouache and acrylics. Now, this is the 2014 Trout Stamp winner. Isn't that beautiful?
It is beautiful.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Same guy. Jeffrey Kleinfelter did this as well. He's got numerous stamp art wins in state competitions, including 2 past Delaware waterfowl stamps, 4 past Delaware trout stamps. Most recently, Kleinfelter won the 2013 duck stamp competitions in North Carolina, also Indiana, and Ohio, not to mention the trout stamp and game bird stamp in Indiana.
My goodness.
41 people got into this competition. I mean, this guy knows what he's doing.
I tell you what, and they always look good. I think it would be hard to judge those.
They had 41 people get in, the 13 entries for the 2014 trout stamp. So if you go out and hunt, if you go out and fish, and you get your trout stamp, you'll get a copy of it next year.
All right. Hey, I want to just send our condolences to Deputy First Class Dennis Taylor in the Wycomico County Sheriff's Department. This is Deputy Taylor with his partner of 8 years, Britt, who died last week. Britt was one of the canine dogs that they had there with the Wycomico County Sheriff's Department. He was actually the only explosive sniffing dog. He had a tumor. Yeah. And it ruptured after a long, long outstanding career. So
they had an option there. They could have gone to surgery, but even if surgery was successful, didn't know if they'd buy him a whole lot of time. So, you know, sorry, but what a terrific animal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is. So, do you go to Washington City?
Oh, yeah.
Often? Okay. Well, you know they've been working on the boardwalk now.
Oh, yeah.
3 years, $6 million. Finally, it's done. For the most part. They got a little detailed stuff they're still working on. It is now strong enough to hold a fire truck, which the other one wouldn't. So if there's a problem on the boardwalk, they can actually take a truck out there. You wonder what they did with the old wood? I wondered about this.
Did you? Did you find out?
I did, as a matter of fact. Learned this morning that they are actually selling the old boardwalk wood to companies that are providing distressed wood paneling for homes.
Okay.
I mean, it looks kind of like barn wood, I guess. or to make fence rails. The farmers and ranchers love the fence rails because their livestock, the horses and cows, won't chew on the creosote.
Oh, okay.
Who knew?
I'm back on the inside of, you could be sitting in your living room or whatever and be like, that's the
Ocean City Boardwalk.
the Ocean City Boardwalk on my wall. Isn't that cool?
Get real close, you can smell the salt.
I think I smell taffy.
I smell something else, but let's don't talk about it.
Let's not talk about that.
So is Disney World just not doing it for you for a vacation anymore? You guys might be interested in this. Listen to the whole package. Here's the deal. There is a Dutch company called Mars One. They're offering free tickets to the Red Planet.
To Mars?
To Mars. They're looking for volunteer astronauts. Anybody here interested?
Everyone go to
Maybe?
Mars?
Huh?
Yeah.
Plenty of time to pack.
Uh-huh.
You'll leave in the year 2022.
So you'll be graduated from college.
Okay, so you have plenty of established. It'll take you 7 months to get to Mars. You'll have these adorable dwellings to stay in. One hitch in the get along here is you will live the rest of your life in Mars. This is a one-way ticket.
A one-way ticket.
This is not a round trip. CEO Bas Lansdorp said, this is what he said, it's up to the people in Mars to decide what to do with their dead. That's nice.
We'll get you there. The rest is on you.
Toss them out in the crater. Nobody will notice. As odd as that sounds, they've had 10,000 emails already, people wanting to know.
Really?
I'll go. 10,000 emails of people wanting to go to Mars.
Oh, well, you make
might
the choices.
It could, yeah.
That's funny.
Not me, thank you. The Oklahoma Thunder, from Oklahoma City basketball team, had a series at home against the Houston Rockets.
Okay.
What do you do for a halftime show at a basketball game, professional basketball game, NBA? How about this? The Amazing Canines. Now, I guess if people did that, you'd call it like the wheelbarrow thing. I don't know. But okay,
I don't know what you would
there's
call
more.
it.
There's more. Hang on. He'll do something else here. Okay, check out these guys.
Aww.
Okay, yeah, all right. I could put up with a few dogs around the house doing that for my entertainment. Okay, but wait, there's more. How about, let's do some hurdles. Ha! Let's go. Let's run this way. Okay. I heard somebody say, that dog is human.
And
let's go for a ride.
Go for a ride on the scooter, and they're all in. How adorable. How adorable. Hopefully they didn't leave any presents for the players after halftime. Just saying. Still to come on Delmarva Life, spring is a time for new beginnings. So if you're looking to freshen up the inside of your home, there are several ways you can do that, including with paint, not on your walls, but on your cabinets. Up next, a few neat ideas that can give your home a new look.
So maybe you thought of that. Maybe you thought you'd rather stain your furniture instead. We're going to learn a few basic steps to help you get started.
And once you have your home how you want it, perhaps you'd like to do some entertaining. We're in the kitchen with a classic crab dish any guest is sure to love. Plus, we get a lesson in crab selection. Find out which crab meats goes best with different meals.
Delmarva Life, life at its best, here on Delmarva.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and Mitsubishi dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.